Hello and welcome to a new EasyDigitals.com video tutorial. Remember, you can get all of our high-quality Photoshop and Photoshop Elements templates at EasyDigitals.com. Just click on the Products button. And don't forget to sign up for our monthly newsletter. We give away free templates and tutorials each and every month, along with product update info and coupons. Okay, Kim, what easy tutorial are you going to show us today?
Today I'm going to show you how to customize the sports design elements in Photoshop Elements. Let me go ahead and open up my Elements designs. Okay, we'll start with this one. I'm going to go ahead and open up the photo that we're going to try to match it to the colors. Okay, so let's say I'm working with this and I want to customize it to match the colors. What I'll do is I'll start with the volleyball, and I'm going to click on the adjustment layer and add a hue saturation. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and I'm going to click Control G so that it attaches itself with this little arrow to the volleyball so that any color changes that happen will only happen to the volleyball. So I'm going to double click it and I'm going to change it to match this uniform color, and I'm going to click OK. And now I want to change the shape here, and I have a hue saturation layer on that one already, so I'm just going to adjust it to where I think it matches. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to click OK. And so now I've made the changes to the colors for that one, and if I want to change any of the text, I would just come in here with my text, click my text tool, come over here, double click it, and I can change it to anything I want. I have my caps lock on. And then you can also do the same thing with these dates, and you can change them to anything, and you can also change the color by clicking this little indicator here. So, and I click OK, and then it'll change the color. And the same thing is going to apply to changing the color of this one, but the hockey layer already has the hue saturation. So you can just click on that and adjust it to any color you want. And then for the shape here, you have a color fill for that. So you can select a color on the uniform and it'll change it to that color. So that's the way you would change it to any of these that have a color fill clipped to them. And if it becomes unclipped, layer, ungroup, then you're going to get something like this, and you'll wonder what's going on, and it's just because you've lost your grouping. It's called a group in Elements. I'm used to calling it a clip from Photoshop. So you'll just press Control G while you have the layer highlighted to get it clipped back into place. So if you see anything like that, that's why. The same thing is going to apply to changing this ball. These colors right here, you're just going to change right here to any color you want. And so that's how you change the colors. And then you can select just a portion of the word and change the color, like in this one. And for these, I'm going to change that. Okay. For these lines that come across, to change the colors of these, what you would do is select the rectangular tool, and then you'll see this color comes up here, and you'll click on that, and then you can change it to any color you want. And so that's how you change the colors of those. And it would be the same way with this one. Or you can click this little down arrow and then choose a color from the swatches. That's another way you can do it. And then for this one, it's got a hue saturation layer with it, so you can just change that with the hue saturation. And it's the same way to change all of these words. So that's pretty much how you're going to change these. Now when we go to the other one, you're going to have this layer here that actually has a warp text effect, and sometimes that can get a little bit more confusing. So I just wanted to show you how that works. If you change it to, like, say, high school, and you'll need to resize it. I'm going to press Alt so it resizes to the middle. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. So if you need to adjust the arc, you're going to come over to your type tool and you're going to click right here, and then you can change that to however you want it to, the arch to be. And then you can turn off this baseball if you don't want to use it for this. Each of these designs has several different layers that you can turn off and on just depending on how you want it to look. So you can really play around with it and do a lot with it. And I'm going to go ahead and press my Alt key and zoom it out on this. Changing these colors is the same as it was for the other set that I showed you, and you can change the text in the same way, and you can change the color. So really, basically, also they all have styles. So you click on this little FX and you get to see all the different styles. You can play with them, you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, and there's a lot of just things that you can do with it. On this one, you may want to change the stroke to match a team color, so you need to know how to do that. Other than that, you can just change the text by coming up here. You select it and just change it. And so that's how you change each of the individual elements. Next, I will show you how to customize a poster. Stay tuned.
Hey, that was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of our products, you can always reach us at EasyDigitals.com. Have a creative day.